The beast is wet. I'm going to auction it off. It's going to be sold for parts. I just sold the fucking shiny fish. Oh my god. Why'd I do that? I have not tried Echo La Bear on Roblox. What is that? What is that about? Insane purchase. Do you mean La Brea? I guess I know what that is, yeah. Is it a Roblox game now or something? Or is it like a survival game, but it's based off that? I have to assume it's a survival game. They're all survival games. I don't think I can do that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you've topped me. And I'm mad about it because you fucking refunded the game after kicking the shit out of me with all the fish you caught. And that's just not fair. There we go. I recovered from my previous loss. I now have another shining fish. You want to see my amazing aquarium? I hope they update this game more, because right now you can only put one singular fish in the aquarium. It's very sad. It looks very pathetic how large the tank is. But I have my singular... Where is he? There he is. My singular Anomalocaris. Just chilling out, hanging out in there. Doing his thing. Being an Anomalocaris and shit. I can put other stuff in there, but I don't want to. And I'm trying to save up to get these things, the monocles and stuff. Um, yeah, I just randomly found these in the fucking like tiny pools in the swamp. I guess they like hanging out in there for some reason. Just right back to back, two fucking massive predators. Crazy. Well, that would make sense considering I found it near some swampy reeds and shit. Same with the crocodile. A very small pond though. Oh, this has gotta be something big, right? Surely. Hey, a fucking turtle. I don't think I have one of those. Thanks. I'm definitely putting the turtle in the aquarium. I like my Anomalocaris, but it's not powerful enough. It needs to change. Boom. Turtle. It doesn't really swim very well, does it? It's just kind of. I mean, you'd think it's dead. I think I'm gonna go buy some gambling tools. Gonna go get myself some fucking scratch tickets. It'll be worth it in the end. We're gonna get 2 of the big ones and 2 of the small ones. I'm gonna make so much money. This'll be it. This'll be the one where I get all the money back. Every single bit that I just spent and more. It's gonna be worth it to hit big. See? Profits return. Yeah. Now we can get the good stuff. Watch. Further awarded with the best catch of the century. See, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking love lobsters, man. I did not know that it did that. I don't want to do that again. Too hard of a jump. I've done it before, once. It's very difficult. No, he's very inefficient at getting around his workplace. This is a fucking big one right here. Yeah, that's probably like an alligator or something. What the fuck? I guess I got a shiny huge frog. That too. I finally caught a swordfish, and it's so pathetic. Oh my god. For context, the one that fucking Hydrate got was 7.5 meters long. This thing is not even half a meter long. What a sad, wet creature. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Octopus. Indeed. 'Tis I. Not just fish like claw. Frog. Frog. Happy travels like claw. Fuck yeah, dude. I love horseshoe crabs. They're just doing their thing. What? Why noise? Why scary? It's something good. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I can tell it's big. Jesus, I can't even see it on my screen. What the fuck? True. And there he is, my massive whale that I caught somehow. I also got whatever this thing is. I think it's like a dog fish. I have that. Those are the most peculiar things I've caught so far. But fuck yeah, dude, a whale. Well, why not, right? Sure. I technically beat Hydrate's size score. That's what they wanted, so I'll take it. Is that kind of fire? I feel like that's kind of fire. I don't know. This is just chill as hell though, right? Like, oh, I don't get them. They're so like far. Got that one. Alright, can I get you? Or is it gonna go on the bridge again? Yeah, there we go. I mean, I like having these, but I don't think I have to keep them. At least the shining ones. I think they get logged on my channel, right? What was the one that I caught earlier? Not you. I caught a, was it saltwater maybe? Yeah, the Atlantic salmon. I sold the Atlantic salmon. I did actually play that, yeah. The new heavy is pretty cool, honestly. Like, it looks very nice, but it's also really jarring to go between it and any other zone. I like how kind of confusing it is to navigate. I think that's good. It means that the SCPs have like a new natural advantage against the other players. You think so? I mean, I guess finding your way to light containment is now delayed, isn't it? Unless you have a PC. Okay, so it does get logged. I can sell them if I want to. It's fine. We'll sell you. Sell you. You know, I'm gonna put the whale. I'm gonna put the whale in the aquarium and sell the other ones. I'm kind of confused. Like, I thought they were gonna change the micro. I saw a new model for it, new animations and stuff, like videos about it, but they never. Like, it's the same thing, you know? So I don't know what they were doing with that. And they. What the fuck? True. Oh, there he is. Morning. Yeah, that's what confuses me though, because like it's got to be ready by now, right? Like the people that bought the Patreon beta have been playing with it since. I mean, they've been doing pairs testing with those kind of weapons since like a few months ago at least. And the reinforcement overhaul came in. That was new to this like free launch of the beta, as opposed to the paid ones beforehand. And the paid ones did have the micro, by the way, I think. But now these ones don't. It's weird. And I wanted to use it too. I haven't been able to use any of the experimental weapons yet because there's only like one or two lockers on the map at any one time, I think. Everyone always gets to them like really fast. I don't even know what key you need to open them. I assume it's probably the same as the micro room, right? Like the old micro room. Use the captain card, whatever. Uh, I don't know. I mean, a new SCP would be nice. I think overhauling the game is very important though. Like, entrance and surface zone especially are really undercooked. It would be nice to get those sorted out, but I also don't want them to drop new content entirely because then I feel like the game is going to feel so big when you actually play it, but the amount of content available in it will be kind of lacking. Because, like, there's really only a handful of team combos that you can have as the SCP team, and it's kind of boring for a game that should technically count as an asymmetrical multiplayer game, right? So I would like another SCP. I don't know if I want them to make the skeleton like a like a permanent stay though. I think that thing is like a bit too wonky with its balance. But I'm glad that they keep bringing it back for like the updates and stuff, the events, whatever. Um, hmm. Really? I guess I kind of get that because it was a bit too goofy, but it's hard to believe that they think the player base wants to take the game seriously. Because I feel like that's what they think, right? If they want to get rid of all the fun parts about the fun SCP that they added, like the voice lines and stuff, I think it would. Actually, I don't know, because They haven't got in trouble for it so far, even though the game has a Patreon, so I guess you are allowed to, like, have a character sing song lyrics, right? I assume they was maybe getting rid of them because it sings the Five Nights at Freddy's parody song, and that's not okay. I thought that might be a reason, and that was why it was like a temporary thing. I don't know. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine if they want to follow the lore, I guess. I personally never cared much for that kind of stuff. I know someone who did really like following the lore, and that was, do you remember Wavepool from the Isle Discord? I don't know if they're still there or not. Been there in a long time. But they apparently used to be on the Secret Lab balancing team, and they've done a lot of stuff with SCP-096, but I think when they were doing like the big update for it to make it not suck to play as, um, they made it a lot stronger, right? And Wavepool wanted it to be even stronger because that's lore accurate. Yeah, I think so. He, I know he was like kind of important, but I don't know if he was like a mod or a QA or just a YouTuber. I'm not sure. But he also did like on hand testing and balancing for SL at one point. Apparently, he was talking about that a lot, and mentioned how he wanted to make Shy Guy as strong as possible because of the law, and like people shouldn't complain about it being strong and annoying because it could have been more powerful, and they should be happy with what they got. What a he was very peculiar. I don't know what that guy's deal was. Well, Hipsy, funnily enough, he was on the Al's QA team, so close or something like that. I don't know. He was kind of important. I really don't remember what he did. I assume it was QA because like he wasn't. I don't know. He kind of seems like the person that would find excuses to ban people. That's just me though. Oh, I got a little turtle. Fuck yeah, dude. I do not know who that is. I don't recognize that one. 200? That's a lot. Thanks. Hello, Edie. Oh, okay. Does fuck. I know that there's someone on that dev team that like I think they played a lot of League of Legends. Who was that? Alright, show of fucking hands. What am I upgrading? Am I gonna make my rod power stronger or is it was it Kirsten? Damn. I was thinking punch packet, I'm not gonna lie. Or should I increase my luck for bonus loot? This is technically more efficient, but I get more money this way. Maybe. I don't really know how it works. Has anyone here played Beast of Bermuda, like, at all? Uh, the last, like, 5 months? I don't know. I don't know what time span to give. I, dude, I don't know what it was about the Snake update, but, like, even though it added something that was actually really cool, I think the Snake is really interesting. It just killed my drive to play it, and I don't even understand why, to be honest, because the update itself was overall pretty good. And then they started doing like it was so weird. They started doing like subspecies for other creatures. They brought back the older Patasaurus, the one that had like the stomp attack and was really fucking slow, and they made that like a new subspecies of I think they called it Brontosaurus, and they made it like a subspecies of a Pato. That was odd. I don't know why they did that. And and then I think they did it again. They added a subspecies for Acrocanthosaurus, which is I think Carcharodontosaurus. The model for it is really good. They did a great job on that. It's really really good. But I don't understand the point of it because like from what I read about it, it's basically just kind of like mini T-Rex in terms of physical strength, and it's raw instead of like debilitating the other the opponents of the fight, it buffs you instead by like healing you and stuff. And I can't say I understand that. That sounds a bit too powerful. I watched the Dragons video he posted like recently, trying to see what's up with the game now, and oh fuck. And he attacked he attacked a Kaka as a Rex, and even though he got like 2 extra bites from like the ambush, he still almost died to it. And then when he was playing Kaka after that, he would like literally heal back the entirety of his HP if the opponent left him alone. And it was so fucking weird. I didn't understand it at all. That just looked insane to me. And now they're like, I forgot what they're working on now. I think they're doing like a Velociraptor rework or something. Which I guess that's not a bad idea because that thing kind of looks stupid, the modern model. But I think I remember. Yo, fucking Stingray, dude. I think I remember they had a model that I actually really liked for the Velo, and then out of nowhere they like changed it, and it's different now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the Discord. I'm very curious. I'm pretty sure they changed the model, and it was like kind of weird. Yeah, it kind of looks bold on the tail now. I don't think it used to look like that, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Also, I can't believe Utah got a new model, man. Like, I thought that thing wasn't even being worked on. It was only like one guy working on it, doing the entire thing. Is it finally done after like 5 years? Will they finally do it? I guess we'll find out. Also, it's so odd to me, right? Like, they're focusing on making new models and stuff and like changing up Velo, which, granted, it is a very simple, boring creature, but they added Archelon. Fuck, how long ago was that? It was like March, April this year now. It's been over half a year since they added that thing, and there's like no news of trying to spice up the oceans at all. Like I've tried it and it feels really bad to play still, just because, like the rest of the underwater biome is also really undercooked and not great. So there's like nothing for you to play off of, even though Archelon came out alright, right? I don't know what they were thinking with that. And they haven't like shown off anything for the underwater biome since. Said they're working on Velociraptor and Utahraptor. Great. February? Oh my god. That's even worse. Are you sure it wasn't the Are you sure it wasn't the like beta for it that was in February? Oh, hold on, wait. What if I equip my leeches for this? Maybe. I don't know if it like gives me a better thing or if it's predetermined. I hope so. Oh, it seems like it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a big one, whatever it is. Well, pretty good at least. Sure, man. It's kind of unimpressive actually, but at least it's a shiny. February. Dude, that was like wait, so that was like right around when the time the Day of Dragons update came out, right? So they have added another whole creature and two new subspecies that might as well count as it's like one and a half creatures, right? Because like Kaka, that's basically a new thing. Apado is just kind of like reuse code, or at least they had a basis to like make it in the time that it took the Day of Dragons devs to release their next dragon that you have to pay fucking money for up on DoD. It's big. Yeah. I was uh I was gonna make another video on that because I played the update and I played with the new dragon. Um I like used the refund thing to be able to play it a couple times. And it was not good, dude. I have like kind of quite a bit to say about it, I think. But I also wanted to tack on like a bunch of developer nonsense to the video, like Jo did this, Jo said this, Jo is not a great person. And it bulked it out too much, so I never really finished it. And now the update is like long gone, right? It's like been 2 months or something by since the update by now. So going back to it at this point feels a bit I don't know, like it doesn't feel right because I don't think it's gonna get much attention. I might as well just wait until the next update comes out, if it does come out. Who fucking knows at this point? And I'll talk about those two at the same time. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of doubt that they're gonna do much to change the problems with the Blitz Striker. They have barely made any notable balance changes from what I've seen and stuff like that. So how to Train Your Dragon on the Wii? Uh, are you referring to a different game, or are you thinking of School of Dragons? I know it was like an online one that I played a little bit when I was younger. But are you thinking of like a licensed console game? Oh, But yeah, I mean, obviously it's horrible that these people never got the game that they feel that they were owed, especially the ones that paid money for it. Um, but at the same time, it's like it feels like those same people, at least some of them, are kind of refusing to make any real difference. Okay, okay, right. I only know of a couple How to Train Your Dragon games. I don't keep up with that franchise too much, is all. Yeah, it feels like a lot of the people, even the ones that are let down, refuse to try and make a difference because all they do is like, leave a bad review, right? And they're like, oh well, there goes that money. And some of them don't even do that. They're just like, hey, take your time, guys. I know you'll get it eventually. And I don't think they understand that, as much as I'm sure the devs appreciate that attitude, it's not gonna go anywhere. Like, you're not gonna get the game you want by being understanding to the people that, in my opinion, do not, like, deserve the patience that these people have given them. I know there's like a How to Train Your Dragon mobile game. Is it like Rise of Berk or something? Or is that the TV show? I don't know. Um, but I know in that, like, I thought about picking that up, and then I actually looked into it, and it was basically just the Jurassic World the game, like, mobile game. But again, like, it was made by the same company. The gameplay looked pretty similar. It was one of those, like, kind of like mini civilian builders that ask you to wait 1 week for each creature to be born and whatever. So it really wasn't my thing. I did want to play School of Dragons again though, but then they took it down. And that was just sad, man. Why'd they do that? I need one more monocle fragment. It's very important to me that I get that. That's a good chunk of money, that. Cool. More bait or more rod power? Good question. I don't know. I'm not really struggling to catch anything in my rod recently. The closest call that I've had was like catching the special dogfish, but I haven't seen anything like that in a long time. And the tackle lets me get more bang for my buck when it comes to buying bait than I need. Hmm. Oh, the live action trailer. You know what? Um, it doesn't look that bad. I feel like okay, I can't say I love the dragon designs that I've seen so far, like the way they've tried to adapt them, but they're like, they could have been worse, right? Like they could have been the fish from the Little Mermaid live action, you know, and just looked completely uncannily realistic. I'm glad they didn't try too hard to make them look real. Like they still kind of carry a bit of cartoonism, right? And it seemed like they were being pretty faithful to the original, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we'll have to wait to see when the movie comes out. But I don't know. I feel like it's just not gonna hit the same notes. And I know I say this from a privileged position of being someone that's already watched the movie, right? So I can't predict how general audiences are going to react to it. Like people that haven't seen the first movie yet or haven't seen it in a very long time. But like for example, in the trailer they showed part of the downed dragon scene where Toothless is like netted up and in the original, when Hiccup starts cutting the rope, his eyes like shoot open and he's like glaring at him, right? It's like that angry slash scared watchful predator stare, and it's very impactful because you don't know what he's going to do next, but you can kind of like take a guess, right? But in the trailer, he just looks kind of unbothered. Like he just opens his eyes and looks at him, and it's a bit strange. Also, okay, so they haven't used like the ultra cutesy design from like the second and third movie for Toothless, but they have done kind of like a mix of those and his original design. It's kind of like an in-between of that. Like his head is still a lot larger. His eyes generally seem to be like a wider and more cutesy-fied more often. Um, yeah, I don't know. It just like I feel like it's not a bad model, and it's kind of like a nitpick to complain about. Like this feels very minor, and it kind of is, but it doesn't feel like they quite are trying to capture like the same animalisticness of Toothless from the original film. At least so far. We'll have to see though. Is it the 15th anniversary? Wait, is that why they were releasing the movie in the first place? Because they're like trying to do something for the 15th? Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I didn't even notice that if I'm honest. I did not realize that it came out in 2010. I thought it was like 2012, I'm not gonna lie. But then again, like now that I remember it, when I did watch the movie for the first time, I believe I was in my like first house that I was born in. So I guess it does make sense. I forgot when I moved out, dude. God damn, I might have been like 9. I don't know. I was very young. That's not important. Oh yeah, I totally agree, man. Like I feel, like once it got to a certain point with the 3D animation where you were able to very kind of easily simulate a cartoonish look, somewhat cartoonish look in 3D while while it still looked good and up to date. I feel like once we got to that point, which happened probably back when The Incredibles came out or something like that, right? Like some of those kind of like early to mid 2000s movies. It just became a thing of like how well can you utilize this? And they did a really good job with How to Train Your Dragon because like the animation is amazing and the soundtrack is amazing and they did a beautiful job on like all the backdrops and stuff as well. It's a brilliant movie. I love it a lot. I can't say I have as much love in my heart for the sequels. I watched the I watched the third one not too long ago actually. I think it was like a year or two after it came out when I finally got to see it. I liked Grimmel. I liked the villain guy. It was kind of cool, and I liked his little scorpion dragons. But I don't know. I guess the franchise just doesn't hook me the same as it used to. Or maybe the movies aren't just as good as they used to be. I don't know. I can't really say for sure because like at the end of the day, I only watched each sequel once, and it was long ago, and I probably wasn't watching them for the sake of judging them, which, it's kind of different, right? Fuck yeah, dude, a squid. That's what I like to see. Oh, you know what one movie I did try to watch a bit more critically recently? Godzilla Minus One. Saw it again, watching it with a friend. It is, I'm sorry, like, even when I try to nitpick problems that I have with it, it's still so good, dude. They made it so well. It's probably, okay, I say this from the perspective of someone that hasn't watched that many of the, like, movies that I think a lot of people will consider, like, good movies, you know? If that makes sense. You know, I've never sat down to watch your Oppenheimers or your, what's this? Hold on. And I've never sat down to watch, like, Schindler's List and stuff like that. You know, those very beloved films. You like gotta like them, you know. So from the perspective of someone that's never watched a movie like that before, or not many of them, I gotta say, Godzilla Minus One, top two movies for me that I've seen. Great film. True, Stego. True. I agree. In Minecraft, I agree, man. Oh, I got a fucking axolotl, dude. Yeah. Is it is it Skibbity? Does my chat have the Skibbity Riz toilet moment? I'm hip with the kids. What the fuck is that? Nice. Yeah, it's literally it's like the original movie in kind of like tone and feel and overall quality, but just amped up on everything that modern day can offer, right? Like budget, you know, actors, the soundtrack is gorgeous. Holy shit, the fucking atomic breath scene, the soundtrack from that scene is fantastic. Divine, I think it is. Beautiful. Um, okay, this is my hot take for the day, maybe, but I personally believe, as bad as this sounds, maybe, if anyone's like a Godzilla fan in chat, I personally believe, plastic bag, nice, that the Godzilla theme, like the march, whatever it's called, I forgot the specific name, is kind of outdated. Like, it didn't take me out of the scene or the movie, but I heard the like, you know, like the standard Godzilla intro trumpets during the Ginza attack, and I was like, I don't know, this feels like it's really old and out of place, you know? I think the rest of the song is great. I just think those intro trumpets could use a bit of a touch up. And I don't mean like mega modernize it by fucking, like by making it like electric synth or something like that. But it would be nice if they tried to do something different or tried to do something new with it. That isn't what King of the Monsters did, because I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of people like King of the Monsters soundtrack. I don't I don't really care for it that much. I think it's kind of whatever. Like the guy that made the soundtrack feels like a little bit of a one-trick pony. All he does is add like chanting sound effects to to existing songs and like original soundtracks, and it's kind of like overplayed even in the movie itself. Like if you watch the entire soundtrack, obviously, it's gonna grate a bit, but even the movie itself, right, it's like, hey, I've heard this exact sound before, can we do something different? That's just me. We do That's crazy because you typed that out in the middle of my rant about why I don't like it that much. I mean, I get why people like it. It's not horrible, obviously. I don't think that. But yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan. I have not heard of Bomberman. That's not a. It's not something I'm familiar with now. I mean, I understand the phrase, I guess, like what the word means. Hold on, let me do some Googling. Oh, the video game? Is that what you're referring to? The video game Bomberman? Or. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I see. There's quite a lot of these. Yeah, what about it? I want to go catch a shark again. No, unfortunately not. But you know what? I guess I'll take a peek. I'll take a listen. I don't mind. Speaking of fire soundtracks, I have been playing the peak gaming experience of Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Never watched a single Pirates movie. I have no idea what's going on, but it's like for a Lego game, it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Uh, this is the music is like the biggest highlight of all the Lego games that I've played. The music is the best, and it works the best with the game. Obviously, I won't try and kid myself into thinking that I don't think that the Jurassic Park soundtrack like the actual soundtrack itself, the movie one, isn't better than the Pirates one from what I've heard so far, but it doesn't work as well in the game itself for me, whereas the Pirates one does. I feel, right? Like, okay, one specific song that I really liked, it was from the Flying Dutchman level, which in itself was pretty atmospheric, I'm not gonna lie. And it's called Davy Jones. The soundtrack from the movie is called Davy Jones, and it's a really good one. I like it a lot. That's kind of real. Honestly, it's like that with the game itself too, because it has some of the longer, more in-depth cutscenes of the Lego games that I've played so far, and I appreciate that because as someone who's never seen the movies, I get like more context. But even despite that, like by the time I get to maybe the last couple levels, I cannot keep track of what's been happening, and I kind of forget where I am or where I'm supposed to be with the story. Okay, I don't know if I'd personally call them charming. If I'm honest, I feel like it's just kind of a nostalgia thing. I do think that there is a charm to them, but they have to earn it, right? Like for example, I played fucking Lego Indiana Jones 2, which has, in my opinion, probably like one of, if not the worst campaigns in like any of the games that I've played. And I don't think that game was charming. I don't think it was charming at all. I mean, I guess it like you never heard of that? Really? The Indiana Jones games, I think, are some of the more popular ones. Okay, if I was to give like any recommendations for trying Lego games, um, just off of my own personal experience. Wait, hold on. You know what? I'm just gonna get a list of them. I'm just gonna list them out, Ipsy, and if you like any of the properties, let me know, and I'll tell you if I've played it myself and if I think it's good. Apologies, I'm gonna have to pause the stream to do this real quick. Okay, let's see. We got Lego Star Wars, covering the first and second trilogy. Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Harry Potter 1, Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars, covering the first two seasons of the show, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Harry Potter 2, Lego Batman 2, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Marvel Superheroes, the Lego Movie video game, Lego The Hobbit, Lego Batman 3. By the way, the Batman ones aren't exclusively Batman. I think in the second one they start to explore the other DC properties, and then in the third one it's more extra DC than it is Batman. Lego Jurassic World, Lego Marvel's Avengers, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, the Lego Ninjago movie game, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, Lego The Incredibles, Lego DC Supervillains, the Lego Movie 2 video game, and the Skywalker Saga for Star Wars. You know that? Have you played it before? I have completed that game multiple times now, I think. I have a lot to say. That could actually be a video, honestly. I can make a video on that game. I wouldn't mind doing that. Kind of dry on ideas these days, so I want to. What the fuck is that? Do you see that? What is that? Hello? Is that a UFO or some shit? What the fuck? Boss, what's going on? I'm tired. Come here right now, uranium rock. Gimme. I got it, I got it. Oh, is it gonna be... Actually, that's pretty easy. Oh, it's another dogfish. This one's tiny. True. So true. Uh, yeah, okay, so I can't lie. Of the couple that you've listed, I can't give an opinion on Lego Batman 2. That's actually, I'm very close to being able to play that. I'm nearly done with Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I have to go through the second Harry Potter game, which I do not look forward to. And then I get to Batman 2. But from my experience of playing the first one, it's alright. In fact, the games currently are on sale for very cheap prices, and the Batman trilogy specifically, you can get all three games, which is actually a better deal than just trying to get any individual game, for I think $3, which is really good. So if you ever was interested in picking that up, you should do that now before the autumn sale ends. Um, like even if you don't play the other ones, you technically saved money, I think, depending on which game you got. And obviously, if you like the other ones, you can go back and play the others. On the Wii? Um, I mean, probably. I don't know where you would find a Wii cartridge for the game, though. Like, I personally haven't bought a Wii game in so long. And I also have, like, little experience with the console as of recent, or, like, the market or anything. I will say, though, most console games from, like, the mid 2000s are pretty cheap now. So I would say you could probably get it for like a decently fair price. I doubt it would cost any more than $5, if I'm honest. Well, there are a lot of places that sell Wii games. Um, I'm not sure where you're from, Hipsy, but for example, in the UK, um, we have Game, we have HMV, we have uh, Smiths, I think, sells them, maybe. We have CEX, we have... Do we have GameStop here? I honestly forgot. What did I get? King title? That's pretty hard. I'm gonna take the King title. Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of real. I used to have, like, near where I lived at one point, I used to have a town center that had a place called Waterstones, and it was mostly a bookshop, but it also was one of the only places where I could find Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which I was very into at the time. I played lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, like, casually with my friends, and, like, did, like, deck building and stuff. And when that went away, I was so fucking... I was livid, man. I was so sad. Because, you know, like, I've been back there a few times, and it's gone. It's not like they relocated the shop, it's just gone. And I don't know why, because the other bookstore, from what I remember, wasn't even like outselling them, right? It in fact a lot of their books were really overpriced. So I doubt that many people shopped there. Yeah, real. Oh fuck, not again. Another creature to sell to the glue factory. What is it? Very nice. I just picked up web fishing today, actually, and I've been playing it for the past uh fuck, I want to say maybe like 4 hours or five. I don't know. Too long. I should go to bed actually. It's oh my god, it's 1 in the morning. Oh my fucking god. Whoopsie. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a few more fishing things at the docks because I want to try and catch a shark, and then I'll probably say goodnight. Archotech Project. Oh my god. I love Archotech Project in like the most ironic way possible, right? Because it's like, you know, I can somewhat appreciate its existence. Uh, because it's proof that like even when it comes to a game that could probably finish development in maybe half a year because of how like visually and mechanically dull it appears to be, you still find a way to get disappointed by it and have it not come out. That's crazy. Fuck, I chose the wrong one. I actually don't like hate the way the game looks, if I'm honest. Not that I think it's good. I think the fact that it tried to be simplistic looking instead of like super semi-realism, which if it tries to pull that nowadays, I just roll my fucking eyes, you know? Um, I think that's good. They tried to do something different. I think that's really cool. I wouldn't say they did like the best job. Glistening small grouper. Holy shit, that's new. I wouldn't say they did the best job, but it's cool that they tried to do something different, you know? But then the game itself, it's not anything to care for. Oh my god, another one. That's kind of a rough one as well. Fuck me. Hey, shining large stingray. That is probably gonna be a big sale. Let's try and do one more. Feeling pretty confident after those catches. I don't think I'm gonna get something crazy good now. Hey, see, look at that shit, man. I'll try and keep up. Fuck me. Boom. What is it? Come on, baby. It's a shrimp. A glistening shrimp. I mean, it being glistening is still pretty cool. I'm not gonna complain. Thanks, I guess. Fuck yeah, dude. Shrimp. Me too. I have not touched it since I tried to play the credit update and I just kept getting chased around by the new critters and I never got time to grow and it was just kind of annoying and so I stopped playing. I guess I can sell these, right? Pricey. Good lord. Can I buy anything with that though? I don't think so. Nothing notable. Like I don't care about any of this stuff. Do I get myself some drip? Do I need some new pants? I think I might need some new pants, I'm not gonna lie. What color would work good with this shirt? Maybe I get a new shirt as well actually. Um we got the good boy shirt. And then like a bunch of gay shirts. That's the one that I have on. I bought that by accident, but it goes kind of hard anyway, so. Um, oh shit, I can get a guitar. Hold on. I get the black guitar. That's important. What the fuck? I don't know how to actually play guitar, dude. I've never touched a guitar in my life. What the fuck is this? Does anyone know how to do this? Has anyone touched this instrument before in the chat, please? Help. It's gone? That was a great use of my money. Thank you. I'll learn how to play guitar just so I can play Webfish and guitar. That's important for me to learn that. Damn. Anyway, yeah, Hipsy, just to give you a couple of recommendations based off my own experience, even if you don't fuck with these franchises that much, the only two Lego games that I played so far that I thought were actually good were Indiana Jones, the first one, not the second one, and Pirates of the Caribbean. They should be pretty cheap. So if you want to get those alongside your Lego Batman, if you're gonna get that, then I would go for it. I think it's probably worth it. I mean, the games themselves, even if you just do only the main story and don't worry about the extra content, you still get like a good 10 to 15 hours out of them, I think. So I would do it, me personally. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. It's almost been 2 hours, and I should be going to sleep. I should not be playing the silly fishing game as much as I have. But you know what? It's been interesting, and excuse me, got something to do real quick. Good job, team. Fantastic. That's a good place to end it. Yeah. Very nice. Appreciate you, unidentified fish. But yeah, good night, chat and fellas, and I was a lot more chatty today than I expected. How did the audio sound? I'm very curious to know. Like, was it okay? Can you hear the game over me when I talk? Good? Okay, that's good. That's interesting. I'll try and broaden my horizons next time for a stream. Um, I don't know. I don't really do this often. Oh, you know what I could do? I don't know if anyone would actually want to watch it, because in my opinion, watching people play Lego games is like really fucking boring. But I could stream myself playing that, because I always hop on it for a bit in the morning just to like play a bit of it, because otherwise, if I don't do a bit at some point during the day, it's gonna take me fucking forever to get through all of them. So maybe I'll just do that. Like, it doesn't hurt, right? No, probably no volume at all, but I could do it. Alright, cool. If I remember to, I'll start tomorrow with the pirate game. Depends on when I wake up. Oh, I don't know, Hipsy, because like I'm from the UK. My morning is you're still being asleep for the most part. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I can always just watch the VOD if you really want to, I guess. Good night, fellas. Thanks for sticking with me for a bit. I wasn't actually expecting anyone to join the stream, to be honest, because I haven't touched my live stream in I don't know, like fucking 6 months. A lot of time. But yeah, appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.